Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 67 of NXT. Sorry there wasn't a live stream yesterday, but we're back. Episode 67, starting off the second to the last NXT till Heat Wave. Starting off the night with Fallon Henley taking on the challenger for the Women's NXT Championship, Julia. Week on Sunday, Julia looks to dethrone the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, to become the new Women's NXT Champion. Julia, Fallon Henley one-on-one. This match is on the way. A drop, a whipping knee by Julia. Big matches tonight. The challenger for the NXT North American Championship, the Sandman, takes on Charlie Dempsey. The challenger for the NXT Women's North American Championship, Stephanie Vaquer, takes on Jada Parker. Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma takes on one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Eric. And in the main event, Lexis King, the challenger for the NXT Championship at Heat Wave a week on Sunday, teams up with All Ego Ethan Page to take on the team of the NXT North American Champion, the big strong boy, Tyler Bate, and the NXT Champion, the ruler, Oba Femi. Julia gets back into the ring. Fallon Henley now, kick to the chest. Lands Julia face first for the win. It's Fallon Henley. To Julia. Julia takes down Fallon Henley. Julia wants Henley to her feet. Plus Henley face first in the corner. Knee to the chest. Now Julia hunting Fallon Henley down. Julia. Knee, no. Elbow to the right knee. And now Fallon Henley will roll up to get the win for not having a one count. And now Fallon Henley taken down by Julia. And now stamping down the right hand of Fallon Henley is Julia. Now Julia gets back into the ring. Fallon Henley with a famous planting down Julia. Kick out of 2. Oh, a big right hand to the face is Julia. Now sends Fallon Henley into the ropes. To the chest. Chop by Julia. Slap by Henley. Chop by Julia. Chop by Henley. Right hand by Julia. Right hand by Fallon Henley. Now Julia with another chop. Chop again by Henley. Right hand by Julia. Chop by Henley. Right hand by Fallon Henley. Right hand by Julia. Right hand by Fallon Henley. Another. And a kick to the back of the head. And now Julia getting back to her feet. But Fallon Henley now right hand into the chest by Julia. Kick by Henley. Kick to the left leg. And a kick to the face. Planting down Julia. The crowd wanted one more time, but is that it for the win? Kick out at 2 is Julia. And in now to the middle road. Crossbody taking the ref down. Henley now. Drop kick misses. Julia kicked away by Henley. Fallon Henley. With Julia. Elbows to the chest is Julia. Drop kick by Julia now. Henley rolling to the corner. Chop by Julia. Stands on the chest. Planting Henley down. The ref back to his feet. Julia stamping the back of the left leg. Now gets Henley to her feet. Julia lifts up. Planting down Fallon Henley. And just a 1 count. Just a 1 count. And now knee into the face of Fallon Henley. Julia knocks out Henley and gets the win. That knee will come in hand a week on Sunday. Will it take 1 knee into the face to knock out and defeat the Queen of Spades? But next up, Charlie Dempsey takes on the challenger for the NXT North American Championship, the Sandman. Charlie Dempsey. Ready. But here comes the Sandman. The most extreme, the most hardcore, the most badass wrestler in the NXT roster, an ECW legend. The Sandman. When he debuted in the series, he came to Caesar's Palace for NXT Gold Rush. He won the NXT North American Championship in his first ever match and went on to hold the title for 141 days before losing it at Halloween Havoc to the Boogeyman. Dempsey versus the Sandman. One-on-one, this match is on the way. Running bulldog by the Sandman. Now Sandman now wants Dempsey to his feet. Springboard kick takes down Dempsey, but Dempsey now is taken down. Right hands to the face is the Sandman. Elbow to the chest. Sandman to the top. Elbow drop on Dempsey. For the win is the Sandman. Kick out to Dempsey. Right hand by Dempsey, chop to the chest, kick to the face, and now chop to the chest. Another chop to the chest. Charlie Dempsey, the son of the legend William Regal. Right hand by Dempsey, and no. Kick to the chest is Dempsey. Right hand to the face. Elbowed in the face by Sandman. Kick to the chest is Dempsey. Right hand. Kick. Kick to the chest. Twisting the left leg of Sandman, taking him down. Now Dempsey removing the turnbuckle pad. Charlie Dempsey forced him ahead. Knee into the chest. Sandman rolls to the outside. No. Sandman now lifts up Dempsey. Vertical suplex to the outside. Dempsey's not moving. Hard landing on the back for Dempsey. But Dempsey now. Knee into the left thigh. And Dempsey takes down Sandman. Sandman fired up. Elbow to the chest of Charlie Dempsey. Sandman down the back of the head. And Dempsey fights back. Sandman sends the barricade. And it's taken down again by Dempsey. Dempsey to the top, splash, no one's home. Dempsey planted. Sandman to the top, wants Dempsey to sweeps. Sandman looks to launch himself, clothesline off the top. To the outside, taking down Dempsey, and the right hand to the face of Dempsey. Now Dempsey sent back into the ring. Sandman nowhere near. Kicked in the back of the right leg by Dempsey. Dempsey now lifts Sandman up, knee into the ribs. And now removing the turnbuckle pad again is Charlie Dempsey. Goes to the face. Right hand by Dempsey, chop, another chop, goes to throw, but no, right hand by Dempsey. Dempsey now gets delivered a headbutt by the Sandman for the win. Kick out with two is Charlie Dempsey. Sandman stamps in the back. Climbs to the top, the Sandman now. Good. Wants to deliver a leg drop from the top. Brute misses. Dempsey no. Dempsey now. Wait, Charlie Dempsey. Brass knuckles no. Trying to take a book out of his. Trying to take a page out of his father's book. Right hand by Sandman. Sandman now. Oh, Corona off the top. Lifts Dempsey up. Faces the camera. Pile driver. The Sandman gets the win. Big win for the Sandman. Next up, Santos Escobar takes on Eric of the War Raiders. From Angel and Berto accompanying this man, Santos Escobar, the ruler of Lucha Libre. Last week, Escobar was embarrassed by Ivar, picking up a loss. But he looks to embarrass Eric. Or will it be the same? Will Escobar be embarrassed 2 weeks on the trot? Yeah, are the Viking Raiders. And the War Raiders. On the left is Ivar, on the right is Eric. Eric versus Escobar. The match is on the way. Chops by Escobar, snaps in the toe and a kick to the face. Eric might have first left him already. False splash from the middle rope, cover on Eric. Kick out one. Pulling the left arm now of Eric is Escobar. Now Ivar mouthing off at Eric. Eric lifts up Escobar. Power slams him down. Kick by Escobar. Right hand. Chop. Another right hand. Super kick misses. Kick to the leg kick to the chest on again. And now Escobar lifted up and planted down by Eric. Snap in the chest. Goes to the back of the head. Escobar crawling to the corner. Right up, full steam ahead, splash, chest hold into the turnbuckle, right hand by Escobar. Eric sends to the ropes. Escobar plants Eric down for the win. Kick out one is Eric. Main event still to come. Lexus King and All Ego Ethan Page takes on the NXT North American Champion, the big strong boy Tyler Bates, and the NXT Champion, the ruler Obi Femi. Also, the challenger for the Women's North American Championship, Stephanie Vaquer, takes on Jada Parker. Escobar back into the ring, so is Eric. Right hand misses. Escobar lifted up, planted down. Now Eric's fired up. But wait, the ref sees the kendo stick. Eric planting down Escobar. Kick out with two with Escobar. Eric to the middle rope. Elbow drop by Eric. Now Escobar's back to his feet, lifts up Eric and plants him down for the win. Kick out with two is Eric. Eric now kicks away Escobar, stabs in the back. Lifts up Escobar, plants him down. Escobar crawling to the corner. The boot being shoved into front. Now Angel removing the turnbuckle pad. Cover for the win. Kick out with two with Escobar. Eric to the middle rope again. Wants Escobar to his feet this time. The ref sees to remove the turnbuckle pad. Lean to the back. Escobar kicks away Eric. Kick by Eric. Chop by Escobar. Right hand by Eric. Chop by Escobar. Slap by Eric. Right hand by Escobar. Slap by Eric. Another right hand by Eric. Another slap by Eric. Chop by Santos Escobar. Right hand by Escobar. Right hand by Eric. Oh, Eric wants more from Escobar. Up to the chest of Escobar. Slap by Eric. And these two men are going out. Alberto behind the referee, taking off the turnbuckle again. Eric now sends Escobar into the ropes. Goes under. Running knee. falling to get the cover, and he does. For the win is Eric. Eric gets the win. Next up, Stephanie Vaquer takes on Jada Parker. The box right in the air. Comes Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer, Jada Parker one-on-one, the match is on the way. Vaquer head slammed down the mat. Parker grabs Vaquer by the head and plants it down. Parker to the top. Bonk splash off the top for the win. Kick out to Stephanie Vaquer. Leg drop by Parker. Parker now wants Vaquer to her feet. Parker lifts up Vaquer. Knee to the back and now bending the body. Vaquer rolls to the outside. Knee to the side of the head. Now slams down the left leg of Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer with the elbows into the chest of Jada Parker. Now sending Jada Parker to the other side of ringside. Leg drop by Stephanie. Vaquer back into the ring. Awaits for Parker to get back to her feet. He gets back into the ring. Now, DDT by Stephanie Vaquer, and Parker rolls back out. But gets back into the ring. Stephanie Vaquer kicked in the chest. Chop get blocked. Vaquer, submission hold is locked in on Jada Parker. Where's the rope break? Says the ref. Vaquer now. On the apron. Springboard. Fast by, no one home. Parker now sends Vaquer into the corner. Elbow by Vaquer. Elbow to the chest. Right hand by Parker. Chop, slap by Vaquer. Chop by Parker. Chop by Vaquer. Chop by Jada Parker. Chop by Stephanie Vaquer. Slap by Parker now. Chop by Stephanie. Now Jada once more. Slap by Stephanie Vaquer now. Chop by Jada. Chop by Steph. Slap by Jada. Flattened by Jada Parker. And these two women now going out. Now Vaquer with a roller. Kick out one is Jada Parker. Jada Parker now. Planted. It brings into the throat. Kick out with two. Stephanie Vaquer to the top she goes to finish things off. Lands on Parker. Kick out with two is Jada Parker. Parker rolling to the apron. Right hand by Parker. Stephanie Vaquer now sends Parker into the ropes. Goes under. Elbow to the top of the head of Jada Parker. And the elbow misses. Kick by Vaquer. And a super kick. Taking down Jada Parker now to the top. Goes Stephanie Vaquer. Leg drop misses. Now Stephanie sent into the ropes. Jada Parker the elbow to the face. For the win. Kick out to Stephanie Vaquer. And now Parker running to attack, planting down Stephanie Vaquer. Kick out with two with Stephanie Vaquer. Now to the middle rope goes Jada Parker. Frog splash from the middle rope. Now once Vaquer to her feet. Vaquer put face first in the corner. Vaquer lifted, put on the middle rope. Chop to the chest. Jada Parker drops herself, drops all her weight onto the chest of Vaquer. Now a leg drop. But Vaquer back to her feet. They get sent into the ropes. Oh, Vaquer fights back. Takes down Parker. The Devils kiss. For the win is Stephanie Vaquer. Kick out with two is Jada Parker. What a way to counter that with the Devil's kiss. And now Parker put face first in the corner. Stephanie Vaquer wants to bring it, but no. Twisting the right leg of Jada Parker. And now wants Parker to her feet now. Springboard crossbody is Stephanie Vaquer. And now Vaquer to the top she goes. Elbow drop on Parker. back to the top goes back here. Parker moves out the way. Sends Vaquer onto the apron. Spears Vaquer off the apron now. Vaquer sent back into the ring. Parker to the top she goes. Elbow drop to the back of Vaquer. And now she wants Vaquer to the knees. Running, hip attack again. Kick out 2 is Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer takes down Jada Parker, sends Parker into the corner. Kick to the chest. Kick by Parker. Parker now gets the boot into the throat. For the win is Stephanie Vaquer. Kick out 2 is Parker. And Parker rolling to the apron. Right hand by Vaquer. Now no right hand and drop kicks Parker off the apron. Wait. Uppercut by Jada Parker and Parker taken down by Stephanie Vaquer. Headbutt by Stephanie Vaquer. Gets Parker back to her feet. Elbows to the chest as Jada Parker. Right hand. Oh. Stephanie Vaquer now. Gets delivered and gets planted down by Parker. And now with DDT on Parker on the outside. That busted her open. And now the boot into the front again. Now Parker getting called up, kicked in the chest, lifted up, knee to the back. That's gonna break the back of that Jada Parker. Back here now. Sends Parker back into the ring. Elbow. Chop gets blocked. Parker now lifts up Stephanie Vaquer. And drops Vaquer on the ropes now. Parker to the top she goes. Wants Stephanie Vaquer to a plants Vaquer down. Stabs in the right arm, and now Parker looks to finish things off. Running, hip attack for the win. And Stephanie Vaquer kicks out again. Vaquer is not human. Center backstabber by Jada Parker. Look at the face of Parker. The face of Parker. Bruised. But Vaquer now. No, out. Kick to the back of the right leg. Kick to the chest now. Vaquer lifted up. Oh, powerbomb by Jada Parker. Parker to the top. Frog splash by Parker. Good night, Vaquer. Jada Parker puts away Stephanie Vaquer. Now it's time for the main event. Tornado Tag. The challenger for the NXT Championship, Lexus King, teams up with All Ego Ethan Page to take on the team of the NXT North American Champion, the Big Strong Boy Tyler Bate, and the NXT Champion, the Ruler, over Femme. And there we go, Ethan Page. And there comes Ethan Page's tag team partner, Lexus King. Lexus King and Ethan Page are ready. Here comes the Ruler. Over. Coming. 81 days. Over Family has been NXT champion, winning the championship and standing against the Don Tony Bennett. He then went on to defend the title in NXT Battleground in the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. Triple threat match. Wesley. Comes the Big Strong Boy. Bate. The NXT North American Champion. Former SmackDown Main Event winner, former Universal Champion. Tornado tag between All Ego Ethan Page and Lexus King versus the NXT North American Champ and the NXT Champion, Femi, and Bate is on the way. know. Obafemi and Lexus King will face each other at Heat Wave for the NXT Championship, while Bate takes on the Sandman, who we saw win earlier tonight against Charlie Dempsey. Then now, elbow drop on Lexus King for the win. Kick power 2 is Lexus King. Then now, right onto the face of Ethan Page. Lifts Page up, but no. He's flashing down the back of Tyler Bates. Lexus King now chop to the chest, right hand kick. Lexus King plants it down by Obafemi. Now over from behind. Lifts up Ethan Page. Power slam, knee to the back. Underneath the ring now. Baseball bat in hand. Ringboard cross body. Running power slam on the outside, and Lexus King is Obafemi. And away, right onto the back of Femi is Lexus King. And a backstabber. Lexus King now sends Femi back into the ring. Chair accidentally thrown at Lexus King by Ethan Page. Now Ethan Page back into the ring. Tyler Bates takes Page down for the win. Kick out 1. Now Femi sent back into the ring. Here comes Lexus King. Kick. A suplex. And now a suplex on Ethan Page's Bates. Into the back of the head, and now Ethan lifted up from the ground, running power slam by Obafemi. Now that's the top of the head. Splash to the outside on Ethan Page. Bates would back into the ring with the baseball bat, knee into the knee, and into the other knee. Lexus King on another right hand. Drop kick taking Tyler Bate off the apron. Super kick on Femi. Here's Lexus King. Candlestick to the chest. Over now. Femi rolls to the outside. Lexus to the outside now. Lifts up Obafemi. Big body slam. And now Ethan Page to the outside, taking down Bates. Goes one by Lexus King. Knee to the back of Bates, and now Lexus King goes to the back of Obafemi. Neck break at the back of the head hits the chair. Take by Ethan Page. Candlestick to the back. Both Lexus King and Ethan Page are back into the ring. Bate now back in. Chop. Another chop. Block. Candlestick. No. Lexus King. Coronation. Tyler Bates. Kick out 2. Lexus King now. To the top he goes. Splash off the top, and now Femi lifts up Ethan Page, plants Page down. Now Lexus King, kick to the chest for a second time. Coronation. for the win. Save at 1 is over Femi. And now Femi now. Hop up. Powerbomb on Lexus King. Kick out at 2 is Lexus King. And now here comes Ethan Page. Full steam ahead. Boot up by Lexus King. Chop away. Uranagi by Ethan Page. Right into the face. Back to the chest of Ethan Page. Into the back. Now here comes Lexus King. Candlestick to the chest. Into the back. Into the back of the right leg. Over Femi now. Wants Lexus King to his feet. Right now. And now lifts up Lexus King. Oh, that's King down hard. And now Ethan Page. With bait up. Here goes Edge. Baseball back to the back. Page now lifted up onto the shoulders of over Femi. And Page gets planted down. Sent over Bates. And now Femi. Pop up. Powerbomb on Lexus King. And a kick out at 2. Femi now. Misses. Wait now. With Ethan Page on the outside, swinging him round. And again. Kendo up to the Lexus King. Bates and Lexus King are back in the ring. Wait, to the top. Drop it to the face. Taking down. Tyler Bates for the win. Save at 2 is over Femi. Femi misses. Lexus King now. Takes Femi down. Stamps on the chest. For the win. Oh no. Lexus King and Ethan Page will kick out 1 is Femi. And just to the right knee and to the left knee. And to the right knee and it breaks. Ethan Page is mocking the ruler. Mocking the NXT champion. Low. Here's Ethan Page. And a kick out with 2. But Bate now fights back. Ethan Page now lifts up Bate. Reverse DDT, kick out 1. Tyler Bate now. Kick to the chest. Tyler Driver 97. Bate and Femi get the win. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown. Peace out, people. Peace and leave.